What's up, everybody? This is PK Radiance or Super Jamario. I'm on the road right now, heading to destination, but that's neither here nor there. It's beside the point. I figure I need to make this video to while it's still in my mind, and again, I pretty much kept it to myself. You figure, there ain't no need to call out this particular person, but what the person I mean to speak of is Darksydephil. He is a YouTuber. He's also now more so a Twitch streamer. And well, the thing is, I mean, I only have to. I'll just put it to you. I'll just come out and just say it. Again, I was, I guess, an aficionado of his work to an extent. I watched quite a few of his videos, some of his playthroughs, his vlogs and everything like that. And at the beginning, I mean, I knew the guy had caught a lot of flack for, some of the things he said. You figure, the past is the past, and maybe just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move forward. Try to, appeal or try to change, people's, views of you, by, trying to, do better. And I figured, I kind of looked at him as somebody that was just, maybe some of the hate or a lot of the criticism was just, a little bit, people, I mean, they kind of digged into him. I mean, they went all in. I mean, no mercy, no remorse, no surrender, no retreat. And it just, kind of made me feel from the beginning that, man, maybe people just being negative on him just to be negative. And, no, I never figured I'd be the type of person that, would be here before the public making this type of video. But, yeah. So, again, watched quite a few of his videos. I never donated. I know there are those that have, but I never donated to him, like to his Patreon or gave him bits or subscribed to, his channel or anything. I was just a regular, just viewed his stuff, Very rarely I made it to the live streams. The particular incident that I want to talk about is when it was during his Call of Duty World War II stream. I happened to be there. This was about 2 months ago. Yep, 2 months. And I was there, and somehow the chat sometimes on his Twitch stream, playing Call of Duty, but I figured, so I made some comments. The big thing was about loot boxes and loot crates, and how EA was catching hell for that, and, under fire. And so I made a comment about, that, loot crates are going to be, eventually, added on, property taxes, because, for people, homeowners, homeowners' property taxes. I made a comment about that, and, so that's not, but I wasn't particularly directing that towards, again, we all know, it's no secret that, the man's come out about, his house situation and the tax situation, but, I didn't know. Honestly, when I said that, it came before he revealed the tax thing. I do believe, I think I'm certain, but okay. No harm intent, just singling him out. And another made a comment about, again, he was playing a shooter. He's playing a first-person shooter, and I made the comment in a stream chat about Darksydephil. I said Darksydephil. Okay. Because, there was a point in time when he was playing this one map, and it kind of seemed like he was sticking in one spot, not moving much. And again, now mind you, I believe I was in the chat for about 15 minutes, and I made that comment, and I made another actually, as a matter of fact, I do remember now. I remember completely. It was he switched to World War II Call of Duty from Sonic Forces. That was the first stream that he did, and I was there for that. I made a comment about Rouge not being in the game, and how, I was not too happy about that, but I never cursed, I never swore, I never made, I didn't think I was making any inflammatory, comments and everything like that. But again, what basically happened during the Call of Duty stream was that somebody had gotten banned. Um, yeah, they have gotten banned for whatever reason. So I was in the middle of doing something on my computer while I was streaming Twitch on my phone, and watching his stream. And as I go back to looking, I'm starting to see this one dude he was, I don't think, I mean, he was, making conversation and everything like that, and he got banned, just insta ban. Um, and I'm like, so I typed in, I was like, well, what happened to him? Where'd he go? So I typed in, um, why did this guy get banned? What happened, right? And next thing you know, one of his mods, I mean, it happened so quickly, I really couldn't even pull up the name or tell you who it was. It could have been Phil. I don't know. Thing is, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I mean, I am subscribed to a lot of those channels that, sort of like, talk about him and pretty much honestly bring a lot of things to the forefront that he wishes even his viewers or his fans not to discuss, or he tries to, take that and make it seem like he's the one that's being, targeted or victimized and everything like that. With everything else going on in his life, I mean, you kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, I mean, now, but okay, the finish part with the stream in the chat. So after I asked, why the person was banned, one of the moderators, I do remember, he came in, he replied to me, stating, "Don't worry about it." And after that, I saw, my comments, up to that point, about asking about what happened to the that one particular user or person on Twitch that was commenting that got banned. I noticed that my message was deleted and stated that I was permanently banned from the stream chat. So, you know what? I pretty much took that as, okay, well, sort of. I mean, some of the people, there are people been saying that, his streams and his chats are, his mods just pretty much, they, any type of comment, or again, if you're not a regular donator or don't, sub or tip, they pretty much see you as a potential detractor, a potential, person that's wishing to, cause trouble or the negative or promote the negative. Um, I did not know that I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, his chats. I mean, when you're there, I mean, you know, it doesn't feel like a free or open environment. I'm not talking about using profanity or cursing people out or bullying or spreading racism, stuff like that. I'm not for that. But I've seen some things mentioned by people that actually honestly still remain on his chat, vulgar language, nudity, all kinds of stuff. And I guess because they're regular donators and tippers, they're fine. They're fine. But someone like me who doesn't donate, and again, if you look at my history or whatnot, like my YouTube channel, I am subscribed to a lot of those channels like Snort Bonnell, Volt Boy, all of them. Make their parody or. But again, at the same time, even those videos. Now again, I don't I don't. I'm not for the the swatting, if there was a swatting, or the doxing and stuff like that. I don't condone that one bit. But again, at the end of the day, I mean, I see it as all entertainment. At the end of the day, I mean, it wasn't. It was a normal thing to watch his stream. If he said something that was sort of out of line, or just or if he went too far, like the War Dog situation, then somebody, generally they would come in and had their 2 cents and pretty much at least give you a different point of view. I mean, rather somebody looking from the outside looking in to DSP and his stream chats and his moderators and all the stuff that goes on. And you know what? I mean, honestly, after that happened and I was told don't worry about it, and that was okay. Not even a timeout. I just asked why somebody was banned or what happened. I got banned. Okay, then that made me realize that, yeah, I'm not going to no longer mess with this dude. So basically, I unsubscribed from his, his DSPGaming channel. I unsubscribed from his, Twitter. I unsubscribed from his Instagram. I unsubscribed from his King of Hate vlogs. But yeah, I mean, I watch a great deal of the dude's content, you know, um, but no, man. I mean, no. That's just, again, so that was about 2 months ago. And now, I mean, I know there's certain other things that are going on and coming to light. And that he's come out and said, like, like with the Super Mario Sunshine, playthrough that was promised through Patreon that people have already paid back during near the end of the summertime. And how he calls us, those that are asking, what's going on. I mean, will he start the playthrough soon? That we're a bunch of idiots or a bunch of negative assholes, excuse my language, or a bunch. I mean, that's just totally out of line. And again, I mean, I would love. I mean, I didn't donate. I'm not a Patreon supporter. I did not donate towards the goal. So I mean, again, it would have been nice to see him, play it. But now, honestly, I don't even care. I mean, again, I don't wish the guy no harm. I hope, nothing, catastrophic happens to the man. But, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm not. I don't care. I mean, I'm not. I'm not. For. Yeah, I don't see. I'm no longer. I don't see him as. I don't see. Maybe honestly, a lot of things that people come out and said about him, maybe a lot of it is, founded, or a lot of it's valid. I mean, but yeah, man. I mean, so I mean, yeah. Sorry, this is straightly off the cuff. I'm not reading a script or anything like that, and pretty much on the road. I'm just putting my vehicle in park. I'm at my destination, but I just feel like I had to come out about that, and yeah. But again, I mean, that's what happened to me, and again, I mean, it just feels a little bit better talking about it than just keeping it bottled up inside, and again, I mean, that's pretty much, where I'm coming from. And again, I have no intention of stalking the guy. I have no intention. I don't care. I do not care about his new girlfriend. I don't care no longer about his tax problems. I don't care about, whether he does good or bad at games. You know what? I'm just going to focus on the content that I'm no longer going to give him my view. I'm no longer going to subscribe to any of his channels. And I sure as hell am not going to donate a single dime to his cause now, because that's honestly how he treats this is honestly how he treats people that do not donate or do not constantly um I don't know what he expects from I mean people. I mean, again, I know he has fans. I mean, yeah, but you got to be able to take criticism too, as well as the congratulatory favorable comments too. You got to be able to take some criticism. You got to. If you don't, if you can't, then I mean, maybe you're in the wrong type of business. Maybe you're in the wrong field of work, so to speak. But yeah, you know what? I'll keep giving Snorper now. I'll keep giving all these other YouTubers that are honestly I mean, again, and the way they put the spin on a lot of the bullcrap that he does and says, it's hilarious. I mean, I had one coworker. I actually struck a conversation after he watched one of the videos, especially about the Patreon goal for Super Mario Sunshine, and he said, if somebody, if people are contributing, towards a goal, and you delay it, or you put it on hold, or you say that, I mean, something's come up where you can't do it. I mean, he said, I mean, he admitted, said, he's flat out said, honestly, you need to refund all those people that money. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't, but I mean, that was his comment. And again, now looking at it, I feel the same way too. If I promised someone that I was going to do, like a renovation job, or a home improvement job, and I was paid up front, and so that weekend, say for example, that I was scheduled to be out there that Saturday, and I don't show up, no call, no show, no nothing. And this person's sitting there waiting and wondering what the hell's going on. And they finally contact me Sunday and ask me, well, hey, I paid you to do this work, so where are you? What's going on? I've been waiting. I made arrangements. I made plans. What are you going to do? And I tell them, well, something came up where, I can't, or, I had a family emergency, or I'm sick, and everything like that. Well, that may slide maybe once or twice with most people, but, after a time, I mean, you've already been paid. You've been paid. Give the person their money back so they can take that money and, pay somebody that can then and there, or could have done it, Don't. But again, man, I mean, those are just my thoughts. And again, I mean, honestly, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's going to be, I mean, I'm just amazed that, people are going to continue. People are going to continue doing what they want to do. And, those are just my comments and thoughts on the whole DSP gaming situation, or DSP or Darksydephil, however, whoever, whatever, whomever we call him. It don't really matter. We all know him as Phil Burnell. And, yeah, that's just me. But yeah, everybody, I mean, appreciate you, hanging around and, hearing me out. And this is PK Radiance or Super Jamario. Well, thanks for listening or watching, and everybody have a good one, and peace. Let's go, bro. PK Radiance is out.